I caught my dad sleeping with our maid.
Uh-uh.
He only have sex with me when I am on my period. I was mutilated when I was a kid, and now I don't feel any pleasure down there. My stepmother initiated me into witchcraft. Welcome to another episode of Dark Issues. Let's get straight to the point. I was mutilated when I was a kid, and now I don't feel any pleasure down there. I guess I'm never going to enjoy lovemaking in my life. I got to know I was mutilated as a kid. And the reason was that my mother got pregnant when she was 14 and didn't want the history to repeat itself. I am a pretty, hippie, and big-breasted lady. I am very attractive and get guys' attention a lot. But each time I get into a relationship with any, they complain about my weird reaction when being touched and making love. I would try to fake orgasm, but they could still tell something was weird. I am tired of going through this alone. I am tired of being single too, because even though they kept coming, it ended anyways. So I had to stop letting them fall in love with me. I am lonely. I want to enjoy love making like others. I am reaching out because anyone out there could have a solution or refer me to someone who can help me get out of this.
Oh, that's actually very, very sad. What was it called? Genital mutilation is actually a very, very sad thing.
It's a very, very sad thing.
I don't think people still. Well, this is a case. Well, I don't think in this modern age people should still practice stuff like that. It's actually very, very sad.
I think there are a lot of enlightenment program towards.
Yeah, people stopping it, but I don't think there's a solution to it. Once it is done, it's done. There's no going back. And that's the saddest part of this whole thing. I'm so sorry, whoever you are. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that, or that you are going through that. It's sad, actually.
It's very, very sad.
If you can find someone to talk to, that maybe like a therapy session or something, because it's actually a lot. I won't say I understand what you're going through, but I know it's probably a lot of pain. So. It's sad. I don't know if they've gotten any solution to that thing.
I really don't know. I don't think so. I've never heard of any. So I think I don't know. I don't think the best thing is to go for a therapy session. But let us know what you think in the comment section, please.
Yes, please. If you have any suggestions for her, please. This is just you helping a fellow human being.
Yes, your advice, your suggestions will go a very, very long way in helping her.
Definitely.
It's not easy. So sorry. Moving on. I caught my dad sleeping with our maid. My dad has been giving me all I request for recently. All thanks and no thanks too for catching him do the unthinkable with our house help. He begged me not to ever mention it to my mom, that he would never do that again, and he will give me whatever I want. At first, I was cool with that, but recently I noticed how rude our house help is becoming, and I honestly find it hard to stay calm at this point. I talked to my dad recently about it, and he promised it's going to change, but it's not getting any better. And even though this is one strange experience for me all my life, I have always watched it in Nollywood movies, and most times they start misbehaving when they are pregnant and having nothing to lose. Could it be that she's pregnant? Should I tell my mom about it, or I should act like I know nothing? I feel like I betrayed my mom already by keeping it away from her, but I don't want my parents separated. What should I do?
This one is actually kind of dicey, because for me, I don't think if you go and tell your mom, you might break the home, right? You will tell that and then you too, you will always feel somehow about your situation, and the fact that it has gotten to the point that she's now rude. That means it has gotten out of hand. I don't know. I don't like this kind of situation like this. I don't know. I don't even know how to advise this person, because
Well, I think you should put more pressure on your dad. That way, he's going to be able to resolve whatever it is. But it's not yours to tell.
Pressure in what way?
Pressure in the sense that just let him know that this is what is happening and this is what it is likely to result to. Do you get?
So instead of telling the mom?
Instead of telling the mom, yes, because I don't think it's his business. I don't think so.
You don't think it's her business, the mom's business?
No, the guy's business.
Oh, it's a guy?
Yes, it's a guy.
I don't know how to advise someone like this. So this is the reason why we have you guys. So let us know what you think. Well, me like this, if me, I want everything to scatter. I'll tell my mom, I'm just joking. But it's actually crazy now. It's a very crazy. If it has got to the point where she's now having to disrespect your mom.
Your mom.
No, I won't let that happen. It's not nice. Is it that you tell your dad to control his, but if he does not want to control his, you should you should find a way to tell your mom or something. I don't know. Or better yet, tell someone that is elderly in the family. That works as well. Okay, that's good.
No, that's like a third party already. Because
this is complicated. Honestly, I don't know. At this point, I actually don't know. You guys should help this person because it's actually very dicey. It's a very dicey situation. So
your suggestions will go a long way.
I know, right?
Moving on, my stepmother initiated me into witchcraft.
Okay.
I really do not know if it's witchcraft or not, but here is my story. Ever since my dad and mom separated and we had to stay with my dad and our stepmom, she became too caring and buys a lot of gifts for us. But I noticed she's always tying a black wrapper to bed every night. I thought it was normal. She went to market one day and she bought black wrapper and asked me to always tie it before going to bed, that it will scare all the evil ones coming to attack me while I am sleeping. I ignorantly listened, and that was where my sleepless night started. I would sleep and see myself and her carrying calabash in the middle of a thick forest and start running away from snakes and wild animals. There is hardly any night I do not scream out. And when my siblings ask, I would deny there is nothing. I don't sleep well at night anymore, so I stopped tying the black wrapper, but it didn't stop. In fact, it got worse. I would dream of my stepmother threatening to harm me and other strange animals too, threatening to eat me up. I am dying. I have no night anymore. I am scared to tell my dad or anyone about this. Seems like she watches my movements because most times she will tell me what happened where I went to. I am tired. What should I do?
This is a spiritual matter now. Who am I to fight the witches and wizards of your village? Well, I don't know, man. Because
I think you should talk to your pastor or Alpha, because I don't know what religion you practice, but I think just talk to your spiritual leader. I think they'll be in the best position to guide you through on how to pray, what to pray about, and all. Let
me come in another angle. You know, I don't want to be someone that is not spiritual at this moment, but sometimes these things are kind of like your mindset, right? The things that you think about. I used to have bad dreams at one point of my life because I love horror movies. I won't even lie to you guys. I love horror movies and I like movies that are like, you know. And then I just noticed that at one point, probably because of the movies that I've watched and because of the fact that I have those things in my head and I think about them before I sleep, or probably I was imagining them before I sleep off, I end up having bad dreams over and over again. Maybe the first bad dream was as a result of something that happened, but now that you've like given it power and then you think about those things often again, it starts to resurface. Probably you want to go and sleep and you're already thinking, what if I have a bad dream? What if these things happen? And then it happens. That's just another angle. I'm not saying that's what it is. It's 100% possible that it is a spiritual attack and whatnot. But you should consider that as well and try and like be in a more healthy state of mind. And if you want to do what she said too, that's okay. Find your spiritual leader, your pastor, your imam, your babalawo, whoever it is that you, or whatever religion that you do, and just, try and talk to them, let them pray for you.
I get your point, but I don't think that's the case here because she could relate it to the physical experience. Like you can hear that she said even her stepmom can tell can tell her things that happened even though she wasn't there with her.
Yeah, but then you have to consider the fact that she said, like, even when she stopped using the source material, it still continued. So basically, it's not really about the black wrapper in the first place, right? Something will happen. And so it's kind of like two ways. It's anything. Just let us know what you guys think. And also, if you have watched this video up to this point, please do not forget, just leave us a subscribe, or you can just double tap the screen if you have subscribed earlier. Just don't let us walk in vain, right? Thank you very much. It means a lot to us.
Thank you.
So, moving on.
I think this is the last one.
Okay.
This one is short and very, very precise.
Okay.
He only have sex with me when I am on my period. I will keep this very short. My boyfriend said he enjoys sex only when I am on my period. At first, I thought it was normal, but I've been thinking about it recently. Am I safe, or there are actually people who enjoy period sex? Please, your opinion will help. Thanks.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know too.
I've not heard of anybody that
it's
enjoys.
It's kind of strange, yeah.
That's nasty. Well. People do nasty things. You'll be surprised at the crazy nasty things that people actually are into, right? So personally, I don't think it's a thing. I think
but come to think of it, so it is. This thing is kind of suspicious.
In what way?
Okay, now, so when I'm horny, you understand, and I'm not on my period, so you cannot have sex with me. Then you say because you don't enjoy it. So during my menstrual,
obviously it's a sacrifice kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's a spiritual kind of thing.
It's giving sacrifice.
It's giving they have used you, but who am I to say that to you?
Let's not conclude on that.
But that's what it's giving.
It might just be his fetish.
I don't think so. I don't think if this person is an African man, I don't think so. This is kind of like one of those money making ritual thingies that those boys do. Just be careful. That's what I'll tell you. If the fact that you even allow that to happen over and over and over again, it speaks volume about you yourself, not even him. So like that's the only thing that I can actually just tell you. Just
I don't know if I would advise you as sister to sister, I would just advise you to run for your life. But then, who am I to judge? I'm just a small girl. Let's know what you think in the comment section. We've come to the end of today's show. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe.
And also do not forget to leave your messages or your dark issues to the email that will be displayed on the screen, right? Don't forget to subscribe before you go and like the video before you go. And see you next time.
Bye.